Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing okay. Today we're going to cover IELTS writing, chart interpretation part. As you probably know, the writing is one of the most challenging segments of the IELTS exam. So I hope that you enjoy it and let's get to it. Well, okay, these are the governing bodies of the IELTS exam. This is the third episode of the chart interpretation. First, I would like to give my respects to Julian Charles for his magnificent book, IELTS Write Right. It's a very, very good book if you want to achieve a very high score in writing part. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's see what is the question about leisure activities in Europe. Good. Writing task 1. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. As I told you, you have 20 minutes for the chart interpretation part and 40 minutes for the essay writing part. Of course, essay is more important than chart, but chart is important as well. The following two pie charts show the result of a survey into the popularity of various leisure activities among European adults in 1985 and 1995. So there's a 10 years of gap here. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting main features and making comparisons where relevant. So we have this pie chart, leisure activities of European adults in 1985 and leisure activities of European adults in 1995. 1985 and 1995. So the year gap is 10 years. And when most people, when they make this mistake, they go and, for example, report one pie chart and then they report one pie chart and they make comparisons, which is overly wordy. You just have 150 words, 3 paragraphs, mostly 4. So you can see watching TV, eating out, talking with friends. So some of the components repeat each other. Those are the components that you should compare. So you report, you compare, report, you compare. It's not like trends that you have to report one trend and report another trend and make comparisons. No, you report and you compare. So things that you should avoid, you shouldn't be wordy, repeating the same thing over and over. And you should use high vocabulary. At the same time, you should be grammatically right. So let's check a sample answer and upgrade it together, right? Let's go. You have the charts, so as you read, you can look at the charts as well. The two pie charts given show the popularity of several different hobbies among European adults in 1985 and 1995. Good. So basically rephrases the task in one sentence to, for example, show what is it about. In the technical term for this one, it's called mapping. And in essay, it's much more important. For example, this essay will examine this idea and explain why this idea is superior to this next one, or the latter, or something. So this is called mapping. Good. Clearly, watching television was the #1 leisure activity in both years at 32% in 1985 and 30% in 1995. Okay, so comparison and reporting the most popular activity. However, the most obvious change to occur during this time was that computer games became much more popular. In 1985, nobody said that playing computer games was their favorite leisure activity, but in 1995, some 27% of European adults named this as the activity that they enjoyed the most. The only hobby that became more popular was talking with friends, which rose from 21% in 1985 to 26% in 1995. Okay, not bad. I see some repetitions in the years and in some words. So these repetitions have to be avoided if you want a good score. By contrast, all other activities became less popular. For instance, while 23% of European adults named eating out as their favorite leisure activity in 1985, this figure was just 8% in 1995. Similarly, the percentage of people who said that they like talking with family, other activities, or watching TV also decreased. Okay, so let's upgrade. Before you take ideas, I want you to see the upgraded answer and then think about what's going on here. So, IELTS 7 Plus. A glance at two pie charts provided reveals the relative popularity of various leisure activities among European adults in 1985 and 1995. Maps it. Good. Of these activities, watching TV was the most widely enjoyed in both years, at 32% in 1985 and a slightly lower 30% in 1995. Yet, by far the most significant change to take place during this period was the increased popularity of computer games. So, one thing, the high level of vocabulary and using reported speech. Reported speech. Not a single respondent to the survey rated playing computer games as their preferred leisure activity in 1985. However, by 1995, this figure stood at 27%, the second highest overall. Also more popular in 1995 was talking with friends at 26% compared to 21% in a decade later. Decade later, so it doesn't say 10 years. Decade. Nice. In stark contrast, that's a good one. However, all other activities decreased in popularity. Eating out, which was the second most widely enjoyed pastime in 1985, accounting for 23% of respondents, slipped to a mere 8% in 1995. Likewise, there were also considerable decreases in the popularity ratings of talking with family, other activities, and as previously mentioned, watching TV, 177 words. All right, it seems promising. High level of vocabulary, reported speech, and it's easier to read, and it's written in an academic way. So you need to make comparisons of this one with the last one, the latter. But I will show you the sentence structures to make it more clear to you that what's going on here. Sentence 1. None of the people who were surveyed said that playing computer games was their favorite leisure activity in 1985. None of the respondents to the survey named playing computer games as their preferred leisure activity in 1985. Not a single respondent to the survey rated playing computer games as their preferred leisure activity in 1985. Talking with friends was more popular in 1995 too, at 26% compared to 21% 10 years before. 10 years, too wordy. Talking with friends was also more popular in 1995 at 26% compared to 21% a decade later. Also more popular in 1995 was talking with friends at 26% compared to 21% a decade later. Sentence 3. On the other hand, all other activities became less popular. In stark contrast, however, the popularity of all other activities decreased. In stark contrast, however, all other activities decreased on popularity. Nice. Sentence 4. Eating out was the second most popular hobby in 1985 at 23% of all people surveyed. However, it fell to just 8% in 1995. Eating out was the second most widely enjoyed pastime in 1985, accounting for 23% of respondents. However, it slipped to a mere 8% in 1995. Eating out, which was the second most widely enjoyed pastime in 1985, accounting for 23% of respondents, slipped to a mere 8% in 1995. Exactly the structure of reported speech that I told you. All right. Vocabulary. Decrease, slip, just, only, a mere. Several, different, various, hobby, pastime, leisure activity, popular, widely enjoyed, favorite, preferred, likewise, similarly. However, yet, by contrast, in stark contrast, however, oh, we finished this one. Thank you guys for watching. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you find it useful. If you have any question, you can contact me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'm open to all your ideas to make myself useful to you and just take education to the next level. See ya.